Hey, what's crack-a-lating out there? How y'all doing? It's Vic, I'm back again, and I am excited. Let me tell y'all, I am excited. Check this out. We shared an email address for people who might want to email me and ask me for advice to help them in whatever situation, whatever they might be going through. And I got some emails. I am so excited. I got some from men, I got some from women. Subjects are crazy beautiful. I love it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pick one. I already picked one from a man. Let me tell you something. This one, when I first read it, my initial reaction was like, wow. Actually, I had to go back and see and make sure if it was on the man's list, not the woman's list, because that's how it came across to me. Came across so feminine. I'll say that. I'll use the word feminine. It just caught me the wrong way, rubbed me the wrong way for a second. But after thinking about it, that's terrible. That's a terrible thing for me to think. We need that too. Men need to get stuff off their chest. We need a safe space to be able to verbalize what we're going through. We need to be able to share. Why should we bottle things up? And then why should we be called feminine when we share what we think? So, like I said, I want to help people out. And right now, I help myself through that because I want to say I'm sorry. It's stupid. I shouldn't have felt that way, and I never will again. Yes, so we'll get into it. We're going to get right into it. I've got the email here. I obviously had to run it off because it was on my phone, and I can't talk to you beautiful people and read the email off the phone at the same time, so I ran it off. I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to get into it. I'm going to help this man. I am going to solve this man's problem. And that's what I do. Right now, too, real quick, I'd like to give the email now, and I'll give it again at the end. It is Vic Knows Everything, capital V. Vic Knows Everything, VIC, at gmail.com. Again, I'll give it at the end. Again, it's Vic Knows Everything at Gmail. All right? All right, so let me get into this. Let me tell you. Okay, I think she's settling for me. She's gorgeous, smart, kind, but I sometimes feel like her safe choice. Wow, that's deep. He feels like her safe choice, not her dream guy. Am I being insecure, or is there such a thing as being too comfortable? Wow, just wow. Now you can see, again, I don't feel this way anymore, but you can kind of see why I was feeling that it was weird at first, because I mean, he uses the word himself, insecure. And he just wants to be a dream guy. First of all, there's no dream guy or dream girl. Even when you dream about a woman or a man, you wake up. There's no relationship. You're never going to sleep through a whole dream and live a long life and have a great relationship. That's why there's no dream guy or dream girl. You can have a soulmate. You can have someone that fulfills you and makes you feel great, but there's no dream guy and there's no dream girl. They don't exist. If they do, they're riding unicorns and chilling with Bigfoot. Okay, it doesn't exist. Yeah. So now you see. But one of the first things that comes to mind is when he says, "Am I her safe choice?" Is that a bad thing? For your woman to feel safe and secure with you? Is that a bad thing? Or is that what every relationship is gearing towards? feeling safe and comfortable together. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I just can't see it as a bad thing. Maybe, okay, let's look at it one other way. If he's saying, am I her safe choice because she's not going out? She knows the dating pool sucks these days. She knows there's a shortage of good people. And I'm not saying men or women, good people in general. There's a shortage. And she doesn't want to wade through that pool, She doesn't want to wade through that dating pool looking for somebody when she has a safe choice. I guess if you look at it like that, it's borderline bad. Yeah, it's bad. But I just don't think it's super crazy. You know, both of those ways you look at it, and neither one is like terrible. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind being a safe choice for some woman who came home and felt safe with me and knew I was there for her. Nah, I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, and he's asking, is he insecure maybe? Or he says, or is there just such a thing as being too comfortable? Yes. Yes, on both. There's definitely such a thing as being too comfortable in a situation. It could make you react the wrong way to things. Could make you see things in a different light, which is why he might be feeling the way he's feeling. Now, as far as being insecure, yeah. I feel like you're being a little insecure, but not for the reason you would think. I think you're insecure because you are allowing someone else to dictate your importance. You understand what I'm saying? Only you can do that. And if you're not feeling important, only you can do something to make you feel important. Yeah, does it make sense? No one should be able to devalue or value you. You choose that. These are through your actions. So you make yourself feel great. Not only that, but this woman is all these things, right? Gorgeous and smart and kind. This could be a hypothetical whole situation here. He doesn't even know. He hasn't spoken to her. So she's all these things, kind and blah, blah, blah. And he hasn't spoken to her? He hasn't said, hey, this is how I feel. Is this true? Should I be feeling like this? And that goes right back to it. That goes back to what we were talking about before. A safe space to talk, to get things off your chest. Is she the type of woman that puts forth that thing like where he feels like, oh my God, I can't, get this off my chest. I can't talk to her. She's going to think I'm a punk. Women, if you're doing that, it's terrible. You're doing your man a disservice. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're not a punk. A man's not a wimp or a punk because he speaks his mind, because he tells you how he feels. He's a punk if he hides it. Now, like I said, you need to talk to this woman again. If she's all these special things and she's as special as you say she is, then it should be easy. She should be easy. Come sit down, honey, and let me tell you how I've been feeling. And I want to get this on the table because I haven't been feeling too great. And I know you will discuss it with me, right? Go to her. Tell her. Again, you're not a punk. The punk is the man who just eats it and doesn't bring it up. The punk is the man who just says, oh, we might get into an argument, or she might laugh at me or think I'm weak. Then you got your answer. If she thinks like that, you got your answer. The answer you wanted and needed from the conversation. Now bounce. Bounce. Be out. If you can't speak to her, why are you there? Same thing. Men, women, I'm saying it, everybody. If a man can't speak to his woman or a woman can't speak to her man, why are you there? What's going on to keep you there if you can't even express yourself without being looked down upon? I don't get it. I don't understand how you can stay in that. You definitely need to speak to her. And that maybe that part where you said, can I be too comfortable? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she's not all these things you said she was. Maybe you got so comfortable, you thought these things up. You made her out to be someone she's not. And you know this subconsciously. That's why you haven't discussed this with her. Because this is important. Well, I just really don't understand what could make you not discuss this with your woman. Again, she has to be there. And if she's not, again, be out, bounce. You can do bad by yourself. I hate that saying, but Lord knows it's true. Worst saying ever. But it's true. You can be bad by yourself. You can chill alone and be in your room, and you won't have to worry about holding a conversation with someone that'll laugh at you or think you're weak. You won't have to worry about it. You can go through your own things by yourself. You can get out here in this horrible dating pool and just date and don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about carrying on a relationship. You don't have to worry about feeling insecure or being too comfortable. You don't have to worry about it. You want to worry about it because that's why you're in a relationship. And that's why you need to talk to this woman. That's it. You need to talk to her. This might all be fictional. This might just be coming out of your mind I don't know. Maybe there's something there. There's something definitely that you didn't put in the email because you're feeling some kind of way. And it's definitely something you left out. You have the email. So you can email me again. And this time add what's going on more, because there's more going on here. And I really want to help you. But no, I can't help you unless I know everything. You can't help you unless you discuss it with her. She can't help you unless you discuss it with her. And again, if you can't discuss it with her and you find that out, bye-bye. Peace out. Oh, wow. You know what? I can't believe this because, like, if you live with this woman and you feel this way, and you don't feel as though you can go speak to her. Oh, God, it must be choking you. You must feel trapped. I feel bad for you thinking about that because that just popped into my head. Do they live together? If they live together and this man is just feeling some sort of way, and he can't even go to her and say anything, he feels like she runs everything. It's so much so that she devalues him and he goes along with it. Can't live like that, bro. You can't do it. And if you are, man, you gotta go to her. Listen, you gotta sit her down. You have to have an open, honest conversation with her and tell her everything, exactly how you feel. But listen, please, I don't want to be a jerk because y'all know at the beginning I said the letter was a little feminine, blah, blah, blah. When you sit down with her, don't come off like you did in the letter. Think it through first. You know what I'm saying? Think it through. Treat it like you're giving a speech or something. Think it through what you're going to say to her. Because you just don't want to come off, I'll just say like I first thought. Again, I don't feel like that anymore. I don't feel like it's even possible for a man to be feminine when sharing his feelings. I just think that the woman should be there for you, and vice versa. The man should be there for the woman. If they're not, once again, what do I say, y'all? Bye-bye. Peace out. I'm done. I'm going to find somebody I can talk to. So, that's what I'm saying, people. People, bump your gums. Talk. Not just to your woman. Get things off your chest. Don't be a crybaby all over the world. Oh God, don't be annoying. But you shouldn't hold stuff back. You shouldn't keep it in. And again, like I said before, you can find a way of saying anything. If you think it through, you can have a conversation with anybody about anything if you think it through. Just don't be hasty. And again, don't hold it in. So that's what I'm thinking, dude. You have to first find out if how you're feeling is true. And then you talk about it. If you don't want to, if you find out this is how she feels, personally, what should I? Bye-bye. Peace out. I'm out. Why am I here? We can't even talk? I'm out. I don't need this. But yeah, bump your gums. Talk to your significant others. Speak, hold conversations. Always keep it open. Keep all lines of communication open. That's the only way you can be successful in a relationship. If you're not, you see what happens. You hear from this man. What can happen if you don't express yourself? And if you can't, you email me or have her email me and I'll speak on your behalf. How does that sound? See that? I want to help everybody. So anybody that needs any advice at any time, the email again is Vic, VIC, knows everything, capital V, at Gmail. Again, Vic knows everything at Gmail and in real life. So thank you. And I'm going to get on the next letter in a minute.